Now we discuss about chromium 6 oxidants. See, one of the chromium 6 oxidants is chromic acid, H2CrO4. Here, H2CrO4. This is what? Chromic acid. In this, we are going to discuss about preparation, applications and limitations. How can we prepare chromic acid? Chromic acid can be prepared by the reaction of sodium dichromate or potassium dichromate reacting with concentrated sulfuric acid, you get chromic acid. What are the applications of chromic acid? Chromic acid oxidizes alcohols into carbonyl compounds. It is primary alcohol. Chromic acid oxidizes primary alcohol into carbonyl compound, but chromic acid is the oxidizing reagent which is not suitable for oxidizing the primary alcohols. Why? Because in addition to the formation of carbonyl compound, we get carboxylic acid also. It means over-oxidation is taking place by use of chromic acid. What happened? Over-oxidation is taking place. Due to over-oxidation, we get carboxylic acid. If we want carbonyl compound exclusively from primary alcohol, this chromic acid is not a suitable oxidizing reagent. So we will see the mechanism how it happens. See, it is primary alcohol. First chromic acid reacts, water molecules removed by condensation of both. So by reaction of both. See what happened after the formation of, after the linking of chromic acid with primary alcohol. This bond form a double bond between oxygen and this carbon and form a carbonyl group, and this bond shifts towards chromium side and OH is eliminating, OH minus and H plus becomes water, CrO2. It is a little toxic one. In this reaction a little toxic byproduct is formed. It is one of the limitations. And finally what happens? Carbonyl group or carbonyl compound aldehyde is formed. But the reaction is not stopped here. When aldehyde is formed, it reacts with water and it forms a hemiacetal. What? Hemiacetal. When hemiacetal is found in the solution, it again reacts with chromic acid. And chromic acid is engaging with one of the OH groups. And finally rearrangement means OH minus loses, CrO2 again releases, and this bond shift here, and finally carboxylic acid is formed. So this is called, the formation of carboxylic acid is the over-oxidation. That's why chromic acid is not a suitable oxidant for oxidation of primary alcohols. Now we go to observe the secondary alcohols. Okay. Now we will observe secondary alcohols undergo oxidation with chromic acid to form ketones. Secondary alcohols become ketones. The mechanism for this reaction is secondary alcohol means CH2OH is present in secondary alcohol. This secondary alcohol is reacting with chromic acid, water molecules eliminated, and chromic acid forms. Chromium is attaching to the oxygen. After that small rearrangement, bond comes here, form a double bond, and this bond cleaves and OH minus loses. These are the byproducts. After the byproduct formation, we get the main product, that is ketone. So secondary alcohols are converted into ketones. And generally chromic acid is a suitable organic reagent to convert secondary alcohols to ketone. Next one, third one, see. So in this reaction, see, it is secondary alcohol part. Secondary alcohol part becomes ketone. Okay, it is expected one, but what happened here? Here unsaturation is present. Double bond is present. Double bond become carboxylic acid. Double bond is getting oxidized. Unexpectedly double bond is getting oxidized. Hence unsaturation is getting affected using chromic acid. So if unsaturation is there in the compound, that also affected, that also undergoes oxidation. So this is the main limitation, one of the limitations or main disadvantages of chromic acid. Okay, next. See, in this application, secondary alcohol part is converted into ketone. So this is what we are expecting. This is the expected product. We are expecting that secondary alcohol part can convert it into ketone without any interaction of this group. But what happens? H2CrO4 is acidic in nature. It is an acid level group. Acid level group means it should be active when acid is present. If hydrolysis is there, if acid hydrolysis is there in the process, it easily dissociates and converted into glycol. That one is happening here. See here, we are expecting this product, but we get that product. So simply what happens? HO, double bond O, this type of cleavage is taking place. Oxygen, H, glycol is formed, and that product is we get. It means that acid level groups are there in the compound that also affected. This is also one of the limitations. What are the limitations? Over-oxidation of primary alcohols. Second one is unsaturation is getting affected. Third one is acid level groups are present in the compound, that also affected. So these are the limitations. And we will see the next applications. See, it is the chair form of cyclohexane. This OH group is converted into alcohol is secondary alcohol. It converted into carbonyl compound, that is ketone. Here also, OH group is there at the equatorial position. This is at the axial position, exactly. Axial position. It is in equatorial position. It also converted into ketone. The reaction is same. But why we are discussing this here is, this is a fast reaction, it is a slow reaction. Why? Because if OH group or bulky group, if OH group or bulky group is there at axial position, that undergo more repulsions. That's why it easily converted into oxidation. It easily undergo oxidation to form ketone. But if it is there in equatorial position is somewhat stable than that of axial position. That's why this reaction proceeds with a slow rate. So these are the applications of what you call H2CrO4 chromic acid. Lastly, here tertiary alcohols. Sometimes tertiary alcohol may be converted into ketone. See, in this tertiary alcohol part. So 3 sides carbons are there. So this tertiary alcohol is converted into carbonyl compound by cleavage of link. So these are the applications of chromic acid. What are the limitations? Once again I tell you, primary alcohols are getting over-oxidized, unsaturated groups may affect, and acid level groups also affected, and these three are the main limitations. And one of the small limitation is little toxic CrO2 is eliminating during the process of oxidation of alcohols. Okay, thank you students. Practice these equations regularly. Thank you.